Whoopie whoop.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of our Shattered Earth campaign. As you can see, we have a Veda in the party, which everybody should be excited about because she's everyone's favorite character.
The best. Negative intelligence, that's how you win them.
We are, however, missing a Dash. Apparently, he got violently ill. I say apparently because I'm not there to check.
True. 6 feet.
I checked. He's violently ill.
Oh, okay, good.
Veda is sitting real though in her camera.
I know she is. I'm not
I'm
too
sorry.
concerned. Stop relaxing.
Sit up. I'm
Like half your head is blocked by your nameplate.
okay. Hold on, let me move my camera down.
Yeah, you could have just moved your camera down. That would have been fun.
Better.
Okay, so you guys are playing our Shattered Earth campaign. The Shattered Earth campaign is a campaign that I've created. It is a post-apocalyptic campaign based in Texas. The year is 2217. Oh, almost 2218, I think.
I was gonna say we're right next to the New Year, if memory serves.
Yeah, I think we're like
Yay!
coming right up on it.
We're around Thanksgiving at the moment.
Yeah, like start of
Shadow has
November. Sorry, American Thanksgiving.
We need to hit New Year's on New Year's.
November right now.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a like couple month jump in our game so that we can do New Year's on New Year's. Okay, so this is, as I said, the Shattered Earth campaign. The reason it's a post-apocalypse is because
Robin's fault.
Yeah, Robin caused the apocalypse. A portal opened to another dimension. That dimension had elves, orcs, halflings, tabaxi, tieflings, whatever. Basically, pick a race in D&D 5e, and that race was on this other in this other dimension. They came across, started helping out around Earth, making things all cool, brought some magic over. And then the monsters started coming across, and that was not cool. People started going underground, and then the dragons came across, and that was really not cool. And we tried nuking the dragons because Robin thought it was a great idea. And then we blew up the world in the process. Other than that, we are using the D&D 5th edition manual, Ultramarine 5, and also homebrew stuff that I come across or just create myself. I think that's pretty much all we need to go over for that side of things. And we're gonna get the girl in the rose-colored glasses to tell us about what happened last week.
They're butterfly glasses.
They're actually purple.
Well, they look kind of reddish on stream.
That's the light. They're purple and they're butterflies. Because I'm bougie today, apparently. I don't know. Anyway. So, last game we woke up in Byron's little mini dimension home thing. Dash had a nightmare about Elcen burning Misery to the ground and him going through the aftermath.
I'm sorry, I have to pause you for a second just to tell the group about how amazing this is. This is a 4-piece nuggets and there's 5 in here. That is all.
Alright, I will accept that pause. That was worthy.
Well worthy.
Anyway, Gadget wakes up in a...
Dash, not Gadget.
Dash wakes up in a panic. Too many names, sorry. And...
I was like, I do want to know what happened to me.
You woke up in a panic, that's what happened. It's canon now. He starts
Fair
like
enough.
rummaging through all of his stuff, trying to collect his things as fast as he can. because he's back on his I have to get to Misery immediately high horse thing. Granted, we don't know this, but Gadget would have known that time works differently inside the little dimension than it does outside of the dimension.
Hey guys, time works differently inside the dimension than outside.
What?
All of Dash is like rummaging around and stuff. Wakes me up, so I open the bedroom door to kind of see what's going on, and he's just immediately like, "We gotta go, where's Byron?" I'm like, "He's still asleep." "Well, wake him up, let's go, let's go, let's go." Pushing to get everywhere. And we end up having a little bit of a conversation about Misery and Elcen and sending messages back and forth to people. We were filling Ilaria in on preparations to start before we got there. Sent a message to Talia and Kara to meet us in Misery for Let's Kill Elcen Part 2. I also had him send a message to his sister, seeing if she would meet us in Misery. It's a long shot, but I figured I don't know if she'll help us in a fight against her actual father, but you know, you never know. I didn't tell her all of that. I just said meet us in Misery.
I mean, Byron might have.
Byron might have told her why. It is his sister. Violet was still asleep, but I tucked her in a little bit more and realized how much of an idiot Lila actually is. Because in that moment, I can see the resemblance, and I also recognize her as the little girl that was arguing with Robin about time travel. The first time we were here.
I still find that funny because apparently the player did not realize he was arguing with a 8-year-old girl.
The player did not realize that. That's why the player argued.
Sometimes, you gotta put children in their place.
Exactly. Was that her good spanking for joining in a conversation she shouldn't?
Byron hands me a pyramid before he sends us to Misery. He says he's had it for a while, but to use it when when the time is right, and what he meant by the time is right is when you start to fight my father. And it's a, what was it, Death Ward?
It has Death Ward, yes.
So we get to Misery. Dash starts running around like a chicken with its head cut off.
Like a great military leader.
Well, running around trying to do like 20 million things. Like any military leader.
Yeah. Oh, I do.
Like every LPO ever. He gives Valianthea the vial we found in that stash of things that was like regenerative.
Here we go. She starts growing a little baby arm.
Yeah, so it's starting to work. She's Deadpooling it at the moment. Robin goes with me to start helping with the barracks, sending more ammunition and more weapons to every guard post.
Like the towers and stuff.
Yeah. Des and I set up a
Field medic.
field medic tent in the med bay. All the civilians are also going to be staying down there so they do not end up in the middle of anything. Dash gives us a very motivating speech. Robin starts looking for weak points or vulnerabilities in the wall around us and everything. What else did we do? Gar made some Molotov cocktails.
He sure did.
We
Not very good ones.
A cocktail's a cocktail. We... Oh gosh. I think Gar was going to man the tank.
Yes.
Yeah, I found the most likely spot I think is going to be attacked, and I am there with a bunch of men and Gar in the tank, and I don't know where you guys are.
We were in the center of town because Talia and Kara showed up, and Dash and I were sitting on a roof near, like, that more, like, central area. Just kind of talking about everything, and I saw them pop up. So I went down there, was filling them in on everything, and shit got dark real quick.
Did you mention that we got the new armor?
A conversation about, like, well, we're not going to get any information out of Elcen. It's probably just going to be a fight, and I thought of a brilliant idea to attempt to get information out of him, so I used the disguise self thing to make my face look like his wife.
That's why she's wearing the glasses.
Oh, she's fabulous.
Did he mention we also got our magic resistant
like
armor?
without all of the, like, darkness and, like, the creepy
We have
stuff.
magic.
We have our armor offers fire resistance and advantage on saving throws for magic.
We all got that armor?
Yes, it's from the scales of Angel.
Oh, yes, we got our armor back. So we have advantage on throws against magic. And we have fire resistance.
I guess she would like that.
Well,
She died for a good cause.
Well,
she's helping us out.
her body is also helping protect the person that she hates.
Yeah, we're gonna
I mean,
get cursed.
Kind of tactical. I'm sure she would have thought of it too.
Well, if we do get cursed, Robin will get cursed the worst.
Hey.
She seemed to like me, so maybe she won't curse me.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't take it personally if someone cut off my skin and wore it to battle.
Well,
I mean,
if a person you hate did.
I don't think that
Have anybody watched?
Now you're okay with it?
Watched or like played the forest at all when you can get the creepy armor from the enemies?
I forgot about that.
Terrifying.
You just cut off their skin and put it on your body as your armor.
Well, wouldn't you be less likely to hit someone if they're wearing a skin suit?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I wouldn't want to touch them, so yes.
It's a psychological armor.
Exactly. Okay, I just got word from Gar. He will be joining us, but we can keep on going.
Yeah, and then everything around us started to get really creepy, and the town started to be surrounded by doppelwives. That's
what we're calling them?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good.
Coined it. Doppelwife.
Doppelwife.
Okay. All right. So here's the thingamajig. First off, I'm not sure if anybody wants to be, but I have our music started. And then here's the other thing. So we are about to go into a major battle involving many different facets. There's going to be different areas that battles are going on, and there's going to be hundreds of different people being slaughtered in the streets and also on the other side. So, here is the thing. If you guys, and we're going to do it pretty much the exact same way that we did the last one, where if you can come up with a way that you're helping prepare, use any one of your skills and roll for that. We're going to do the exact same thing, but in the terms of battle. So if one of your skills you think that you can use to help in the battle, tell me how you're doing it and I'll let you roll. This is to choose what you're about to be doing, decides how difficult your last battle with Elcen and his puppets is going to be. Doppelwives, sorry. So, figure out one of your skills that you think might be able to help, or just come up with something that you're going to be doing, and I'll walk us through how that's working.
I got one.
What's your idea, Gadget? Is it computer use?
Engineering to make automated turrets.
Okay, so the issue at this point is that would more be prep work. We are no longer in the prep work phase. You would need to spend a bit of time making those automatic turrets, and at this moment in time, the whole walls are being charged at by these doppelwives. Sorry. On top of that, something that you guys are seeing is you see shadowy portals showing up in random parts of the town. And
okay, well then I got a different one.
Okay. I was going to say, as these shadowy portals are showing up, you start seeing like tendrils reaching through, and then these doppelwives coming through right after.
I don't know if they can take electric damage, but pouring water and putting them into electric current to electrify like a moat around the town. Or wherever I can get it.
Okay. Like, are you just wanting to like shock the streets type of thing, or what?
Sort of. I was trying to do it to where they're coming from, to try to make like a kind of almost like an electric moat, kind of thing. Obviously, it would take some running around trying to do it quickly.
Can you see the map or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I just popped you in there. You are completely surrounded.
Yeah, so I'll just pick a spot, and I mean, obviously, I can't do the whole city.
Yeah.
But flooding the streets where we are is going to injure us too. So.
Okay. So, what type of skill do you think you're doing that with? Engineering still?
Engineering or science.
I would say it kind of be more engineering, because you gotta get electricity flowing through.
Do we have a Gar?
Yes, we do.
You.
I'll even roll it.
We have the tank driver.
Yay, we got a tank.
The tank driver is in.
Oh god. His little legs.
Apparently, we
You need
modified
long
the
legs to
pedal.
drive a tank?
It's all handwork. He just used.
Oh, okay.
It's all cranks and pulleys and levers.
We gave him like little sticks to push the pedal.
Yeah, his feet have stilts attached to the bottom.
That's the word.
That would be a 23.
23? Wow, you rolled really bad.
I did.
Is that an 8 or
6?
6? Even worse. Okay. We gotta see it. Fixing camera. As Cat's just dancing to the music.
With their fancy butterfly glasses. Love them.
Thank you, Gar.
Okay, so I will explain quickly to Gar as well. Just like we were doing for the prep work, we are doing the same thing for the battle. if you can think of a skill that you can use that is going to change the tide of battle and help out the be on the winning side, whatever you do is going to make the final battle easier for you guys or harder for you guys. Gadget just electrified some places that the Doppelwives is now what we're calling them, are coming through. So that he rolled a 23 for that. So basically you found some of these shadowy portals that are around you, and right underneath them you decide to kind of use something to create a little moat around it and electrify a little pond around the shadowy portals. So as you see these creatures, and not creatures, but these Doppelwives coming out, and they immediately get shocked, they start slowing down and moving a bit slower. You can tell that they did get a little bit injured from that. However, they do just keep on going. But you have slowed the flow and also injured the movement.
Ooh.
So looking over the wall where I was prepping stuff, does it look like there's a heavy concentration of Doppelwives out there?
Yes.
So in that area, I'm going to... It'll be magic, so it'll be Arcana. So I'm going to cast my Radiant Wall to box them in a bit more, and also use my Fireballs to just try to decimate them.
So you're casting a few fireballs?
I'm assuming this isn't just counting one turn.
No.
So it'd be Wall of Light and Fireballs.
Yeah, I know. I'm just wanting to confirm that you're wanting to use up your spells before you go into a final battle.
One spell and my magic staff.
Okay. Alright. Then you're basically wanting to do it on either side of where the funnel is, type of thing, or what?
Yeah, it's a fairly long wall, so kind of box them in with the wall, so then if they try to approach, they get damaged by the radiant, and then fireball in.
Okay. So you cast up this giant wall of light, and as you do that, they're kind of forced to go to one specific location. Obviously, these things aren't the brightest, but they are being controlled. And as you do this, you're just pounding them with all of these fireballs, and you can see these creatures, Doppelwives. I'm not going to get used to that, just to be clear. They're catching on fire. Their clothing is burning. They're running, falling and stumbling amongst themselves. They're shielding their eyes from the light, trying to escape, and they're just literally just running directly towards this wall that you reinforced.
Ooh, don't like the light. Interesting.
Do I need to roll for it?
Yeah. Roll an Arcana.
That's 27.
So it still stands. I thought for some reason I thought it was already done. But yeah,
no.
What I told you was good, so we're fine.
Okay, yeah, you gave details without a roll and it felt wrong.
Yeah.
You fuck them up.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
I would be working assists as much as possible, using Tabaxi speed and my brawler attributes to where I can pretty much grapple, grab, move, or get people, Doppelwives, into positions to assist either the people shooting at them or whatever. I'll be on the radio with Dash or whoever's leading the assault, being like, where do you need this guy? This waifu? Grab, move, get him in a headlock, someone else can shoot him. I'm generally going to be running around the battlefield where I am needed.
Okay.
Because I don't have any AoEs.
Roll acrobatics then.
Yeah, I'm going over the wall to help. Oh, that's actually bad. Hold on, what's my acrobatics?
Your acrobatics should be good. Also,
Yeah,
I like
good.
how you got so high pitched that your mic didn't pick you up anymore.
That's 27.
Got so shocked by your by your good
I
rolls.
Veda rolled well.
I got a 16.
Uh, hey, it's above a 10.
It's above a 10, guys.
So basically what you're doing is you're running through the battlefield using like evasive maneuvers. You're navigating through this chaos and dodging like these shadowy attacks. And as you're dodging through them, they're like stumbling and you push them towards the people who are actually doing the battling. You're not so much participating in the battle side of things, but you're trying to get people into position where things are actually going to go down. So as you're dodging through everybody, you push somebody, shove somebody, and knocking people into the line of fire as you're dodging and weaving between all of these doppelweapons.
And like I assist to the people making the slam dunks, you know. It's an important job.
Yeah, you're positioning the party for optimal strikes against like key targets, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next? Who's doing what? Gadget's gone, Robin's gone, Beta's gone. We have Gar and we have Lila.
Elaine and Tank.
Lila.
Lila and Tank.
I guess. I can either like help dress like light wounds to get people back out into the fight.
You have a really good medicine?
I have a +7.
That's not bad.
Well, that's pretty good.
It's no Dez, but it's not bad. Or I was thinking something with perception, trying to like keep an eye on like people sick so they're not like ambushed or something like that.
Up to you, whichever one you want to do.
What do you guys think? It's either a 7 or a 10 that I get to add, so.
Oh, what was the 10?
Perception.
Perception, like, trying to help make sure people aren't getting, like, ambushed or blindsided or anything. Or I can kind of address light wounds, kind of help,
Honestly, medicine would probably help keep people fighting longer.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Okay, we're gonna do medicine.
Okay.
That's cocked. $21.
Nice. So, as you are going through the battlefield, trying to like drag people back to the tent and dressing their light wounds, you keep on like patting people on the back. It's like bandaging up like scratches and wounds and injecting them with something that Ilaria has given you to help with against like these shadowy attacks. Because as people are being attacked by these shadowy creatures, you see stuff kind of going up the veins, similar to how you were in the battle before as well. And as this is all going on, you're sending people back out there better than they were when they came in, and it's allowing people to continue on their aggressive assault, basically. You're locating the injured and helping the incapacitated allies on the battlefield, making sure that everybody remains at full strength. Gar,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess that there's one thing that you're gonna be doing.
Shooting stuff with tank.
Hey.
Shoot tank. Yeah, no, Gar can't really do much, but Dez can.
What's Daz gonna do?
So Dez could use her persuasion to like amp up the troops. Use her charisma.
If you want to roll persuasion, I have a good idea for
Okay.
that.
Oh yeah, so that would be a 24.
Okay, that's actually good. That's awesome. So, as you are in the medical tent, somebody comes running in and tells you that they've captured one of the entities. And as you hear this, you go into the other room, or Des does, and she starts interrogating, finding out different things about the final assault type of thing. You found out that this is actually only the first wave, and Elcen isn't here at all. And then additionally, basically you find out a little bit more about his plans. They're coming to take Molly, obviously, and then weakness to Radiant is basically all you get.
Okay.
So yeah, you found out that basically this whole first assault is just the first. Gar, I guess. Do you have vehicle use? Just roll like a vehicle use. That would be dexterity plus proficiency. I think you do have vehicle use.
Yep.
Then-
Vehicles, ground.
Yep, that seems like a tank to me.
You can't fly a plane, but I can do ground.
You're
Okay,
muted.
So
Not you. Not you. Yeah,
Yeah.
Robin.
No worries.
Robin said something, but he was muted, so his mouth moved on camera, and that was it.
gotcha. Never mind. All right. So you want me to roll dexterity?
Dexterity plus proficiency, so it's like that you're controlling a tank. I don't know what else you would use for controlling a tank other than dexterity. Intelligence, maybe?
So-
Wisdom?
I was gonna suggest demolitions, but
So 17.
17? That's not a great roll again.
Nope.
But
What
do
did
you need a great wall roll when you're driving a tank?
I mean, better than it's not bad, I guess. I think that's better than your Molotov cocktail roll.
That was a 15, that one.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think it was.
So you basically go into the battlefield driving this tank and just start sending off missiles, artillery shots, and
Magic missiles.
start running over some people at the same time. And
yeah.
Magic running over.
yes,
Stop.
Most of them are enemies.
Most.
most of them were enemies. Yeah. Okay. So, with that being said, you guys continue to battle through this massive onslaught of enemies, using all of your skills in order to try and help turn the tides of battle. And overall, you guys did a pretty darn good job. Most of the people have been wiped out, and as this happens, a dark cloud gets even darker above head, and you see like cracks of like not necessarily lightning, because lightning would light it up, but it's like shadowy tendrils coming down from the sky.
Cracks of darkening.
Yeah, darkening.
Darkening. Are we doing something about that? Ba-doop.
Does it look
That's
like
not
it's
me.
coming down into a specific area or just covering everything?
It's kind of moving in, so it's not covering everything at this point, but it's moving
So if-
towards.
A few of us are on the edge of town, so
roll-
if it's like
roll an
if it's heading
intelligence
into
check.
middle.
everyone?
Everyone who can see it, so everyone except Gara, I
Hey.
guess.
Straight intelligent 22.
17.
8.
Dirty 20.
I got 22 and dirty 20.
And 8.
Oh, sorry.
Or to 17, I believe.
Oh, wait, actually, am I a -2 or -1?
-1, I think.
Okay, 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you, the people who rolled above a 20,
Oh.
you guys, You guys have a instinct, an inkling that this is Elcen moving in.
Whenever that comes
that's our
down,
guy.
we need to be there. How fast is it moving?
It's moving kind of slow, so you do have a little bit of time to.
Any way to tell where it will land?
No, it's just slowly moving towards Misery.
Can we punch
We got
it?
incoming.
Let's go.
That's Elcen.
So can we
Let's-
punch it?
We have to wait for
Not-
him to actually show up.
Yeah.
Let's, just in case, do a perimeter around center of town. Don't group up.
Don't group up.
I'm gonna head away from the wall and a bit into the town, just so I have a bit of wiggle room if I need to react.
So I was outside the walls. I had hopped over to like breaknecks and cash checks, but
I
Yes.
was saying I was on one of the sentry posts, so I'd have just had to have jumped down.
Holy-
I'm assuming Gar is driving his tank around in town.
He's just doing
Yeah,
donuts.
wherever.
There's just one corpse and he's forward, backward, forward, backward.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my
Is it
part.
dead yet?
Yes, God, I think you've got it.
Oh, I forgot Gar was possessed.
No, I kind of abandoned
Not
that
anymore?
story because he wasn't really paying.
Aw. She just moved out.
She just
So you know
mo-
what? It's
she
not
just
worth
moved
it.
on to somebody else. Yeah,
He was so bored.
this is an
Aw.
exciting. It's an exciting story.
Right before the shadow looks like it's gonna touch down, I'm gonna do the pyramid thing. Or, well, how long does
Pyramid
the
scheme?
horde last?
I believe it lasts for 8 hours. Now I gotta look it up
Will
again.
will it be moving slow enough that we can be at the
It's
location
8 hours.
it ends?
I was right.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna crack it now.
Like, is it moving slow enough that we would be able to follow it on land and be where it is when it lands?
Are you able to follow clouds?
I have a meteorology skill.
No, do you?
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be intelligence, but I feel like Veda is not.
Because
I feel like it'd be
Robin
If
would
she had
be
the skill, she didn't say it was great.
Robin would be doing everything he can to get to the location it's coming down at.
Okay, so just to be clear,
I'm saying make a perimeter around the center of town because that's most likely.
who's together and who's going to be separate?
I am
pretty quick.
going to be very cocky and stand like.
I'm putting
Just-
you on a different map, so don't worry about what the map in
I'm
front
gonna
of
be
you.
with the
Um,
lane.
Yeah.
You're gonna be
Like
with the lane?
wherever like center of town is, I'm gonna be like 50 feet to the right.
I'm just gonna assume that you're back up to 115 hit points and not at 12, Gadget.
Yeah, I like
So what
that.
I
like
think-
that too.
If you're just
It's a
asking
wrap,
how the
so.
groups are, I would think it'd probably be Gadget in the lane. I'm by myself, Veda's by herself, and Gar's driving a tank on his own.
I mean, if it's going down, I'm gonna run back to the group.
Yeah,
I
I'm
need
not
to have
necessarily
to
worrying
do
about
it.
where the group is. I'm just trying to get back to it.
That's what I'm saying. Let's make a perimeter around town and not
That's-
group up.
I
Oh,
did say
okay.
earlier that I was gonna come partway into town, so I'm ready to react.
I will do what the voices on the radio tell me.
Move into town, but not into the group.
I feel like
Copy.
if we do a perimeter, like that's our best way to converge in any direction.
I will take The
Are we all
top
starting
left.
on the same map, and you're just gonna put us on opposite edges?
Yeah, you'll be in the same map. It's just going to be in different locations on the map. I just want to make sure that my voice is still. Yeah, we're still good. My voice is
Yep,
still
you're
coming
good.
across.
Oh right.
No,
I need
I
to-
gotta
I
look
can
on
check.
something else.
Yep.
Okay, so Veda, you want to be with Elaine and Gadget, or who do you want to
If
be
she
with?
says she wants to do a perimeter, then I'll space myself out.
I'm being cocky and standing like towards the middle,
Okay.
in case.
I'll be on the outskirts in case I need to run
Yeah.
in. Or
I'll
run
be on
anywhere
the
else.
near the eastern edge.
And Gadget, you're like right beside Elaine, or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna be with Elaine ready to go because my goal is to be able to hit Elcen with a shrapnel shot and then let her unload.
Okay.
Hey,
Gar,
Uh,
where's your tank?
Talia will be over here.
Wherever it needs to be. I
Fire
think this
will be
corpse
right
is
there.
done, so.
Gar will be moving in from over here. And do. Lulu, I got some.
Can I have an apple?
Oh.
Apples are for closers.
not for who?
Closers.
Oh, closers.
I'll have to go get my own
Closers.
apple.
I don't know what movies that's from. I just know it's a line. Okay.
We're gonna be fine. This is fine.
I believe. Yeah, as you guys are standing there, you see less and less light, and even some of the lights that are in the town kind of just flicker and go out.
Oh no.
You guys are going to be in pretty much complete darkness going into.
Well, good thing I have devil sight.
Ah, good thing. Hate for me to have some sort of advantage.
I'm gonna. Do you think like my smoke bomb will make it like dark so even they can't see in their darkness because I'm adding darkness? Ba-doop.
I don't think that's how that works. Badoop.
We can't really. Don't make it harder for us to see.
Man, we can't see anyway. Ba-doop.
But I can.
How do you see? Ba-doop.
With my eyes.
Dude, I have eagle eyes. No, I have devil eyes.
I just have eagle claws.
And that's useless.
Not
Maybe if
I
she
can
claws in the
grab
darkness,
someone.
it will light up.
Okay. So, as you guys are chilling in the center of town, the cloud that has been moving in slowly but surely shows up like right in front of you. And as it has been like cracking and these tendrils poking out from the sky of inky blackness, one hits the ground like right in front of you guys. And this happened.
Oh, there it is. I was like, I can't see.
Yeah,
It's
you're definitely
determining.
gonna have a problem seeing.
It's loading.
Is it loading?
It is loading.
I can see very well. It's like it's daylight.
Wow.
wish
can- I
see what
can-
you see.
I can see where your light cuts off.
Mine?
Yeah,
It's a long ways out.
it is, but I can see where it cuts off. Okay, so as this bolt or tendril reaches down from the sky and hits the ground in front of you, you see Elcen standing in front of you, along with some of his doppel wives. And as this happens, he stands, turns his head slightly, cocks it, and gives you that big toothy smile he's so well known for.
Which one is Elson?
What?
This one.
Okay, that is that one. Okay, cool.
So I need everybody to roll into initiative.